here with Damn Diets. So I wanted to come to you to share a different breakfast. I'm like so sick of eggs right now. I just can't even. I was doing eggs every day during the winter and I can't. So this morning I will show you right here. And I already started drinking it and eating some of it as I did it. So this isn't all of it, but I remembered to film. So I'm going to show you what I do have. It's not a green smoothie. I just don't like green smoothies at this moment in my life, and I haven't for a while. So what I put in it is organic whole milk, and if I didn't have organic I wouldn't use organic, but I had organic, so organic whole milk, not low or reduced fat milk, dates, bananas, frozen cherries, and that's it. I think sometimes I put nut butter in, but I just don't really like nuts. I never have liked nuts, so I'm not gonna keep putting them in because I just don't like them. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Easy peasy. Oh, and an orange from my parents' tree. And also with this, I have some avocado toast. And usually I put like lettuce and eggs on it when I do eat eggs, but like I said, I'm sick of eggs. So it's just avocado, some butter, that Kerrygold butter, on some rosemary Parmesan bread, and some salt. Now, just because I had a smoothie and an avocado toast that may seem like clean eating, you know, that's what I was really craving that morning. But, so I do want to say that other mornings, if I'm really just craving a bagel and cream cheese, that's what I'm going to have, without guilt, without shame, without second guessing it. It's just, maybe I'm just really craving it. So, you know, obviously I go with the flow, and I change accordingly day by day. Okay, so for lunch, I went to Poke. This bowl is bigger than it looks. So I had some ginger, soba noodles or buckwheat noodles, white sushi rice, and then some spring mix, avocado, tofu, spicy tuna, spicy mayo, eel sauce, water chestnuts, soy sauce, and cucumber salad with sesame seeds. So this was really good. As you can see, it's a hot day here in California, so I'm eating more cooling foods to adjust with the weather. Okay, so I was just thinking, I was like, why do I not really like what I eat in a day videos? And although I do like them to show you guys, like, hey, it's okay to like not count your salt molecules or oil molecules, or track or count or weigh, or be super duper clean to where you feel super duper deprived and restricted and pushing yourself into starvation mode, even semi-starvation modes, or just being super obsessive, controlling, hyper-focused on your food. Yes, those are the pros. But then I'm like, why don't I like doing them? And I realize it's because, so like for a while now, like I don't really, you know, I didn't have to think about my food anymore, and it was so liberating and so freeing. And then when I was like, hey, I should do a what I eat in a day video, because some of you were requesting it, at first I was like no, not gonna do that. But then I did one and I saw how helpful it was, and so that opened my mind. And so the fact is, or the main thing is that it makes me feel like I have to be hyper focused about my food again, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I like being able to just be like, when I'm hungry, I literally go into the kitchen, or I'm out and about and I go to the nearest restaurant that sounds good to me, and I get something and I eat it and I don't think about it, and I am full and I stop thinking about food, and I don't think about food anymore until I'm hungry again later in the day. And I like that. I love it. That's what I went through recovery to get. And so now I find myself having to force myself to be conscious around my food again. But at the same time, and why I do it is because I know it's in a different way. It's not because I'm being super obsessive or restrictive, or being hyper focused in a sense of I don't want to gain weight, or I don't want to be unpure, or I don't want to break my diet and be bad, or I don't want to become unhealthy because of this one meal that has these foods in it that everyone says are bad. No, it's just like, oh, I should film this probably to show people what I'm eating after recovery. So that's why, you know, I just want to explain further like what goes on in my mind now and the difference. Okay, so maybe if I would have done a what I eat in a day video back when I was in recovery and still semi-hyper focused around my food, or when I was in my legit restrictive eating disorder days or disordered eating days, both in the fitness days and then in the raw vegan, paleo, fucking this and that, low this, low that days. So the difference is in the mindset around doing it. So that's what makes it doable. That's what makes it okay. And that's why sometimes in my what I eat in a day videos, it'll be from 2 different days. But like, honestly, come on. I mean, my days are so different. Like, they're never the same, really. Like, sometimes they are. I do have a lot of the same breakfasts until I get sick of them. Like, what I'll do is I'll find something I like for ease of mind, and I'll eat that literally every day or every other day until I get sick of it. And then I'm like, I can't have any more of this. I'm so done and sick of it. So maybe that's why I don't either, because my what I eat in a day videos could get really boring if that's the phase that I'm in. But then I go through other phases where all my days are completely different, and I could not tell you what I ate last Tuesday. Whereas before, I was so hyper focused and I would track everything and just always be thinking about food that I would remember that, and I could tell you to the micro, and I could tell you every piece of that. You guys are gonna get on me. I do have my seatbelt on. It just, like, I have this neck phobia, and if it touches my neck, it freaks me out. So I go like this, or like I'll go like this. So people are like, "You're not wearing your seatbelt." I am wearing my seatbelt. I just have this weird thing. Like right now, I can't do this. And I am driving, but I have my sunglasses on, so it looks like I'm looking at you guys, but really, I'm like this. I just know some of you are going to be like, well, you bad. And I appreciate you guys caring. I do. It's a loving community we have going here. Okay, so I just wanted to hop on and say that. So today is more of a clean day. I don't even know what that means, because it actually isn't. I don't fucking know. No, it isn't. Some days are more dirty days. Some days are more clean days. It all depends. I don't really think about it. I don't overthink it too much. Okay, bye guys.